see, they are feeding now. When you move around, these are the feeds. They have just stocked them. They are waiting to be served anytime. Move around here. So these are some of the things that you need to have on your fish farm. You must have a store. They have a storage here just to keep their feeds. So this is their room where they keep feeds. That's where they keep their feeds. Here at this project, they are using this brand of feeds. These are pellets for tilapia because they are rearing tilapia fish and catfish. So I think you can also see they have a weighing scale, because they say that sometimes their fish is sold in kgs, but also you need to have a weighing scale in your store, because the feeds, it's not just a matter of giving out feeds. You need to measure the feeds that you give these fish daily, so that you can know how you are spending, and at the end of the day, after selling, you can tell how much you used in feeds for tilapia. And when you look at these feeds in the packaging material, you'll find that they have even distributed for you they calculated for you the feeds or the ingredients that are in these feeds. Like the tilapia feeds for these people, they have their feeds include crude proteins, crude fats, crude fibers, moisture, ash, phosphorus, calcium, and lecithin. So it's a good quality food you can also buy and feed your animals.
So this pond 3 is also holding 7,000 catfish.
Yes.
And they are ready to harvest.
7,000 catfish.
Yeah.
Members, I want you to follow me. If you have been following my videos, you will witness with me. I will need you to add from pond 8 to pond 3 now, where we are, the number of fish fingers that the farmer is having and is expecting to get money soon in January. January is not far. I'm uploading this video today, which is 27th of December. January is just like 4 days to January, which is 2025. Do you think this farmer is going to cry of money in 2025? Is going to sell the fish. But don't forget, this is an association. What I think we shall talk to him, and he's going to tell us the benefits of doing these things as a team. He's going to tell us the benefits of doing this as a team. You can see behind there, before we even ask him, I'm seeing some members carrying bags on their heads. Some members are carrying bags on their heads. Others are pouring feeds into the ponds just to feed their animals. This is an association, and this is what governments need. Government will always support you when you are working as a team, not one person like this. So if you can also cope up and do the same, but also you can manage this on your own. That's in case you have money. If you have money, you have capital, you can call the technicians who are well versed with this, and they make for you ponds and initiate. If you have ever seen the private ponds. This pond is for an association. I think you can see them. They're in groups. As others are doing this, they divide work. There's division of labor, and I think that's how they are managing these ponds, because there are many. There are so many. You cannot do it alone. It needs you to hire many people to manage them. But for them as a group, as an association, they have managed it. And that's what the government wants. And I think that's why President himself came to this project to see, because he knew he was coming to meet many people, not only one person. That's why even the president was able to move and come and initiate the project. He launched this project. It was officially launched by the government of the Republic of Uganda. So don't sleep. Let's make growth. So he said this is pond.
Sorry.
This is pond 3. Pond 3 contains also 7,000 fish fingers, and they are also ready for harvest. You people come and support these people. They are my people, they are my parents, they are our parents. If you are in Uganda, in January, just we shall tag a contact, you come and buy fish. We don't want our fish to float. We don't want to be cheated. We want potential buyers. You come, they are very cheap, they negotiate with you. They negotiate with you. So harvest is going to be done in January. Your animals. Now you're seeing they have a generator here. This one, it is a water pump. It is used to pump water from the reservoir to these dams, which are containing fish, mostly during the time of refilling water and taking water out. You can see that is the water pump. So this project, it is a standard project. It's what I have realized. This project, it is almost coming to the international level. They just need a few things according to what I got from the farmer. They have pipe work here. They have their pipes in their stores. They have reserved pipes. They have almost everything. Here there is this life jacket. I don't know whether you can see. There is this life jacket here. A life jacket. It is a Yamaha type. I think these ones, they are used during harvest. You need to move. Sometimes other people use boats to move in this water when they are harvesting, so you need to put on a life jacket. Of course, we all know that this is water and it can kill you on time in case you're drowned in there. So a life jacket is needed when you're doing fish farming. A lot of things are here in their store. As you can see around, they have their jackets, they have everything. Right now, we have shown you just dams for catfish, but they said they are having even tilapia. This is what I'm going to emphasize this. I'm going to emphasize this. Why? This is where farmers make mistakes with fish farming. They just dig their dams without plan of letting in water, letting water out. But I'm going to emphasize the method of this science of letting in water and letting water out. You must have a reserve tank. You must have a reserve tank. You see? I want you to see this. He used the pipes to connect water from that big dam. He used the pipe to connect water from that, and that pipe has control. This pipe has a control. It is just here. When he sees the water is enough, he can just rotate this nut. That's the purpose of pipe. You need to put in some also. So you store some money and you make money. Follow up. These are the feeds. These are the feeds. They are feeding their fish on pallets because they want them to grow faster and they get money, or they reach harvest in January when they are ready to be harvested and weighing enough kgs. at every point there is a gate. Why? At every point there is a gate. You can show them. This is now the portion of tilapia, of catfish. We are at the end, and we are now going to another dam. But there is a gate. How to move out of the gate? Come. There is a gate with even a padlock. That means there is a gate with a padlock. That means when they are out here, they close, because they don't want people to come and steal their fish. They don't want people to bring in diseases. They don't want people to come and do anything in their water, because some people have jealousy. They can come and poison your fish. They come and pour some drugs and poison your fish. At the end of the day, you get out of losses. So for you to avoid that, because you do not know people's hearts, you have to put a strong fence with a gate and close always. That's what they are doing. On their gate, there is this iron sheet. They say technically in fish farming, you need to learn to know that there are predators that eat fish. But these predators, they climb. And they cannot now climb on the iron sheets, being that it is so slippery. You need to use these iron sheets, which are so slippery, just to cut out the predators. You're seeing they attached it just around the fence to cut out the predators. So our fish is safe. In these dams, I have not seen anything like a lizard. So that one was it was scattered sometimes back. For us.
Seven.
Here is now the big dam. You can see. That is the big dam. It is working as a reserve tank, a reservoir. This is a reservoir. That's where they get clean water to feed to the other dams with fish. So this one is just a reservoir. But I think it has also some fish. But these fish which are here, just there. They are two, but not for business. Now we are going to another post. I told you this is a big project. A project which can carry the president of the country to come and launch. It means it is a big project. It's not something like a joke. It is seated on 1 acre of land. It is a big project, well constructed. A lot of money was installed here. They used a lot of money, so this is a big project. That's why you're seeing everywhere things are on standard. You cannot carry the president of the republic, just come and go proud out. We are now in another section. Can go behind. Show them another section. It has also a fence, a well-constructed fence, and a strong gate. You can see. I want you to copy these things. Copy these things and take them serious. Don't just can't dig your pond and leave it there. Your fish will be stolen at night by thieves. You know, remember we have boys who are aspiring to earn money without doing anything. So they will come and take your fish. Tomorrow you start crying. But whom shall we blame? We shall blame you yourself. We shall not even help you, because before you dive into fish farming, know that fish is needed by everyone and it is food. You can see the management of fish is carrying out those things which can kill, even can cut off oxygen from the fish. I think you're seeing this project is in circle. Members are coming to supervise their ponds.
So
yes,
this one is a pond too.
Yes,
and the other is pond 1.
We are in pond 2. Pond 2, I think it is like pond 4. Its size is like pond 4, and it is also having an inlet and its outlet. This time round, we are going to show you how the outlet looks like. So, what do you have in pond 1?
7,000.
Yes.
Pond 1, pond 2, 7,000,
7,000, 7,000.
So my appeal is
yes.
For me, my appeal is for,
yes,
for the members outside there,
yes,
who are wasting their time on rice growing.
Yes.
Let's come and join us. And we teach them how fish farming.
Yes.
And they also get fish like that.
Now, it is a good advice. The farmer is trying to tell you the same thing that I've been urging you to do. That to those who are there disturbing themselves with rice growing, why don't you use that swamp? Come and seek knowledge from them. Then go and utilize those swamps to make fish ponds. Because what I've seen here, fish farming is so profitable. You cannot compare it with rice growing. You take a lot of time in rice. You take a lot of money in rice. But here in rice, in fish farming, it is a smart work. So it's urging you to come and do the same venture in the same project. They are ready to offer advice and to extend their services to you. So maybe what I would like to know, I know these farmers will ask me a lot of questions. They are so observant. They are seeing around. You are surrounded by big swamps. How do you control water from the other side to encroach your dam?
Yeah, for sure. These dams
Yes.
are up also,
Yes.
and the swamp they are deep. So the other water can't, the water from the swamp
Yes.
cannot manage to come and encroach this water.
So it was raised.
Yeah. So this pond was raised, and the other one is down.
It's down.
Yeah.
So should I say that if you're constructing a pond in the swamp area, you need to raise a bit.
You raise
You raise up from the ground. You raise a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So viewers, I know you're going to ask me that question, but let me answer it before. These dams, they are just in a big swamp, surrounded with water. Okay. Surrounded by water. And I was asking the farmer if they are not always disturbed with this surrounding water. He told me that when they were constructing their dams, they used technical advice, they used technical methods whereby they had to raise their ground, most especially the surrounding. They piled a lot of land. They have big land, and their swamps are a bit upper than the other river. So it means that there is no way water can come from the other side and flood their dams. But I don't know, have you ever experienced flood?
Yes.
Flood? Have you ever experienced flood?
That was last month.
Last month?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here was all of that one was full of water.
Yes.
But they were unable to
Yeah.
flood in the ponds.
In the ponds. You see, the farmer is saying that last month they experienced floods. But when these floods came, because they are these dams with fish, they are on the upper ground, they were raised or they were given ridges, the stronger ridges. Water came and occupied the other big dam you're seeing down, the reservoir. The reservoir was occupied because the reservoir was not all that raised. They need water from the other side also to come there, and they trap it this side. But because of the ridges that they constructed around their dams with businesses, they were not encroached, they were not attacked, we are not flooded. So always make ridges, stronger ridges, tall ridges to control floods from encroaching the ponds. Because when water comes and occupy this area, the all of fish which are here will disappear. I'm telling you not to remain with anything in these dams by the time water dries up. So take note of that. When you're constructing the ponds, it must be on the raised ground. You make stronger ridges just to cut out water. Yeah. Okay. So this is now we are on dam 1. We have seen dam 2. Dam 2 is having also 7,000. and they are ready to be harvested. You see what that farmer is doing? You see what he's doing? He's controlling water from the inlet. He's reducing on the speed of water. So that's what he's doing. That's what you must take serious on fish farming. Changing water, changing water, changing water. It is so paramount. That's the life of fish. You deny them food, deny them anything, but don't deny them clean water. Because these are aqua species, they live with water. Feeds, they can look for their own feeds. As you're seeing, they can move around and they look for their own feeds. But with water, they cannot get water. It's you to provide them water. Because these are controlled fish. It's you to provide them water. If they are just these other ponds, like maybe a swamp, they can move with water. When they say that water is reducing here, they can go and look for good water or the healthy water. But with these ponds, you have already controlled them. They cannot move anywhere. That's the space they are having. It's you to look after them. It's you to determine for them. You have to understand for them. So take care with it. Water in, water out. Maybe let's go and show them the outlet. Yes. Now, all along, I've been showing you the inlet. And I know it's on your question, where is the outlet? How does the outlet look like? Follow me. Right now, I have come to show you how the outlet look like. Just in that water, I don't know whether you'll be observant, there is something which is like a tree stump. Are you seeing that tree stump? That is the outlet. But maybe I'll ask the farmer, how can water get out of that? Of course, they will ask me, and why have you closed the outlet with a net? You see, when you're seeing that, if you're so observant, the outlet is attached with a net on top of its mouth, its opening, and tied with something on it. It is tied. So the farmer is going to explain the reason as why outlet is covered with a net, not just open like that. First focus on us, and they hear from the farmer himself.
So,
come here.
As you have heard, that's the outlet. When you want the water to go out, you bend that pipe. So that wire mesh you are seeing on top of the pipe, it's so it prevents the fish not to go out when you are when you're removing the water.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, that's the pipe we were talking about, the outlet. All along I was showing you the inlet because you are seeing water flowing in. This one is just there because its time has not reached. But when it comes, they use it. I don't know whether I go today. It was not their time to let water out. But when we get time to come here and we find the same, you'll have chance to see. Thank you for supporting us. Continue supporting GSP African Pearl. We are still on agriculture. We are still having a wide coverage that we are most likely to take. We have a lot in agriculture. Bye bye.